Hi, Brian McAvoy here. And today we're going to talk about something that's actually really important because this is going to be a weird year, 2025. And we've hit some spells where markets are just crazy. We've got a lot of uncertainty in the players of the market, let alone the market itself. And so it's made for some interesting challenges for traders. And I had a conversation with one of my coaches. This is where it's going to get important for you because nearly all traders, the vast majority of traders, are trading some sort of a momentum strategy. You're looking for some movement in the market that we can capitalize on. You're not looking for the markets to stay flat. So whether you're picking tops and bottoms, reversals, trend following, all that kind of stuff, we're still looking for some sort of a move in the market that we can capture the beginning of that move because we recognize a certain something going on. And then there's the move and we can get out and make our money. That's the general, like the super basic premise of most strategies. And the thing is, the way the markets have been lately, when they're really volatile and all that kind of stuff, the problem with that is you're sitting there working with a momentum strategy and you're sitting there trying to trade on movement, and movement isn't necessarily momentum. Here's the thing. When the markets are volatile, here's the problem with that. When they're volatile, the markets aren't moving. There's a lot of movement in the price, and because there are a lot of individual traders speculating that it's going to go up or down and things, there's a lot of emotions. And so there's a lot of movement, but it's not momentum. Momentum is when you have a significant number of players in the space, whether it's humans or computer algorithms, moving the price one direction or the other because of some sort of fear or confidence sentiment that's driving the price. And so that's what the main thing that we're looking for. That's what gives us our edge is, okay, we see this, maybe there's a consolidation and then there's a breakout to the high side or the low side. Well, that breakout is confidence or fear that's been sparked, and there's some movement of a reasonably significant number of or portion of the market that's moving the price. That's where we have our edges. We've seen the beginning of that movement. We've identified it. We can get in and we can ride it until it's exhausted or we hit our target and then we get out. But the thing is, when things are volatile, you're seeing a lot of movement, but it's not momentum. Momentum is when you have a significant number of players moving the price. There's a general sentiment. Movement in the market can be something as a small handful or even an individual speculating and moving the price and causing the candle to wick up, or if they happen to hit it at the end of the period, that's a close, but it isn't momentum. And so it's really important to understand the premise of your strategy. Am I looking for some momentum in one direction or another that's going to go for a certain distance and I can identify that and I can ride it out? Or are you looking for just noise? Because almost nobody's looking for just noise unless you're going to be, except for like high frequency traders, where you can respond fast enough to trade noise. But if you got a momentum strategy, you got to be careful when the markets are just noisy and there's a lot of movement, but it's not momentum because your strategy is saying, I want some momentum. I want the move once it starts to move far enough and there's enough pushing it that I can ride it out. And it's not just a whip up and back and forth. It's not sitting flat. There's plenty of movement, but it's not a lot of momentum. So again, understanding the underlying premise of your strategy, what is your edge getting in and out of the markets? What are you hoping to see happening? And then making sure that you don't mistake movement for momentum because they're not necessarily the same thing. And we've seen a lot of that this year. We've got some noisy markets and it's a lot of noise, but it's not momentum, it's just movement. And that's where the volatile markets, the noisy markets can really trip a lot of traders up because it's like, yeah, my strategy's not working well. I keep getting stopped out or it's just moving too fast, and that kind of stuff. Take the time to make sure that, again, you understand the premise of your strategy. What do you think is going on in the markets that you can capitalize on? How are you going to step into it and out of it? And how are you going to do it in a consistent manner so that you actually have an edge and you're not just gambling? So if you'd like to, if you've been struggling with this a little bit, you've been frustrated because things aren't performing, you feel like at times you're gambling because you don't know what to expect. It seems like the markets, they just are vague and it's a mystery and it's, damn, I just hope I can make money this week. If you're struggling with that and you need some help defining your process, building some confidence with it, getting your execution honed and all that kind of stuff, swing by insideouttrading.com and book a call with me. And we'll get on a Zoom call like this or a phone call. We can talk about what's going on with you, what you've been running into, what's tripping you up, and how to get you past that. So the main thing is just don't settle for subpar trading. You didn't sign up for that. You didn't sign up for it to just suck, or you're not making money, or you're just treading water, or you're break even. That's not what you signed up for. You signed up as a trader to actually make money. And so I want to help you get there. And the best way to do it is picking up some of the skill sets on how to define your process, how to build confidence with it, how to get yourself executing consistently. That's the training that I provide, and I can help you with that if those are your areas of struggle. Like I said, if you'd like to call and find out more, see if that would be of help to you, swing by insideouttrading.com right up here and book a call with me. We'll talk, no charge for the call. Like I said, we'll see if, whatever it is that's holding you back right now, let's get you past it. There's no reason to let it go on any longer than you want. Just continuing to trade is not going to fix the problem. It's not just going to magically fix itself. So let's get you on a good trading. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. And that way you'll get notified when I do publish videos when they come out. This is the kind of stuff I do, help you how to become a better trader, more skilled, more capable trader. If you like that kind of stuff, subscribe and give me a like down below. Of course, if you have friends who trade, share it with them. They'll like even better. And again, I hope this has been helpful. Talk to you soon. Cheers.